All right. So how do we get out of the situation?
Yeah.
Right.
Sting operation.
No sting operation.
You hire some a counter gang go after him?
Yeah. Latin Kings for hire here.
Yeah.
That might have been a lot smarter, more creative, cheaper way to get him out. Wish you would have told me that, Tom, at the time I called you. But no, so I guess what I'll do is I'll say how I got that situation resolved, and then I'd love to kind of just go through a failure resume of what I've had with that property and just investing, so that you all can kind of see real estate investing is not easy. And there are so many people that beat their chests on podcasts or on their social media and say, look at me, I'm crushing this BRRRR, I'm crushing these deals, I'm expanding and getting 20 units by 25 years old, and I have $20,000 a year in cash or a month in cash flow. And that's very much not the case. And real estate investing is a very hard thing, especially at the beginning. And I just want to spread that message and say, I really went through it at the beginning and I made so many mistakes. Like, this story is only the surface. And I truly want to say, you always come out the other side if you stick with it. If you're out there and going through the pain and the grind and the suffering in your investing journey, like, truly stick with it. It will be worth it, and you will make it out on the other side. But with that being said, so cash for keys. So I ended up hiring an attorney that deals with evictions, and I ended up essentially just going through the negotiation process of saying, would you take X amount of dollars to move out? And I offered him 2 months rent, which ended up being $1,600. And he ended up taking that. And he said, I want a month to move out. A month went by. I really didn't know what was going to happen, honestly. And then 2 days before he was supposed to move out, I got a call from my lawyer saying he wanted another 3 weeks. And I asked my lawyer, I'm like, no, I don't. Why does he need 7 weeks? He's been living there for months rent free. And he said, you have no other option. You have to give him these additional 3 weeks. Waited 3 weeks. He ended up moving out, and that was it.
All right, let's talk about the transaction, the stare down. You just handle the money, changing lots. Like, that's always a funky scenario.
Absolutely. So I hired an armed processor who came out there with the cash in an envelope and kind of went dark for an hour. He called me. He said he was there. Didn't hear from him for an hour. And then he called me back and said, it's done. I have the keys. Had a locksmith sitting there. Highly, if anyone else is going through an eviction or a cash for keys move out process, have a locksmith on site. You do not want that guy that man, woman, person turning in their keys, having that lock, even the same lock there for an hour or two, having that person with a copy of their key go right back in because you're at square zero, or very much behind where you were. And that's how it went down.
I pictured you like showing up with a mustache and like disguise. Like, no, I work for them.